Hello, we're back with Packed in Canine. I'm Seneca.
I'm Mariah.
We're going to show you from start to finish a scenario that's probably pretty common in most people's homes. So this is Rambo. He is a 10-month-old intact German Shepherd. Pretty balanced Shepherd, but definitely he's a Shepherd. So if we wanted to go out on a walk with him, he has none of his tools on right now. So he doesn't have his training collar. He has no leash. This is really kind of a setup to show you guys what would happen if you get a dog who's a bit collar shy. So that is Rambo, and now you can see this is what it looks like. So a couple things that we're hoping for is that Rambo will, we don't really know what's going to happen. We work with him consistently, but what happens usually is we put his tools on before he leaves his crate. So we're just kind of setting him up to see what his owner deals with to give a better idea of it. So I have a few things with me. I have some treats in my pocket. I have a toy. And come here, Rambo. Good. Yes. Good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of see what's going to work with him. What I don't want, well, no, it's not what I want. It's not about anything with what we want. It's about what we suggest. So what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to lure him. I'm not going to use a treat right in front of his face. I'm not going to bribe him. Yes. But I am going to reward the behavior that I like and that I'm seeing. So this looks nice, but it's going to quickly change as soon as I can bring out his training tools. So.
He's like, no.
Couple things. If this is what your dog looks like at home, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to chase him around.
This works so great.
This is perfect. Rambo, come. Place. So this is what happens. We start doing things like this, then we're fighting with our dog. He's offered me up a really nice behavior, knowing his place bed. Being an intact male with little foundation right now, he's struggling, right? This is a lot of excitement, but what happens is if I was his owner and I'm doing this, Rambo, come on, Rambo. Okay, sit. Rambo, sit. Rambo, place. Rambo, go to place. That's where he's just getting very confused. So, Rambo, place. Now, I already know Rambo, and I know he's going to need some support. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab his collar right here, nice and soft. It's got a handle on it, and I'm going to secure that so that I can start to put his collar on. And then nice and slow, I'm just moving him around very slowly. Of course, I'm like, and then I'm clipping on his collar. Good. Good job. Good boy. Good. Nice. Good job, bud.
And I just want to even add here is that, like, she didn't just put the leash on and then just be like, okay, now we're on our way to go. She took the time to actually just give some intentional touch there. And, like, she's even just holding on to some of this, too, and just letting him know, like, just because it happened, it's not all over. So, like, a lot of us get in the habit of just putting them into the situation, throwing it on and being like, okay, let's go now, right? And our dog's always anticipating our next move. So
Rambo, come.
What we want to do is we want to start to add in some more. So, like, she might put him back on place. She might even fiddle with it again, see how things go there too. But what we want to do is we want him not to be so collar shy. Collar shy is really not beneficial for anything. Like if you go to the vet's office or if you have a dog walker or you send them to daycare or whatever it is, your dog's going to be super shy to that, and which can cause an array of issues, especially with a German Shepherd and a dog that's already lacks in confidence.
Okay, so a couple things Mariah was just saying too. My whole point of this is, you know, a lot of people look at this and go, oh, but he still was acting crazy. He's a Shepherd. That's what's going to happen. He was built to do certain things. One is move very fast, herd things out of the way, protect, all of those things. Let's go. So again, my treats aren't to bribe him. My treats are really just to mark what he's doing well because that's really what motivates him. I could have used a toy too, but I think a toy would have been way too much prey drive.
And over-arousal.
Over-arousal. And this allowed me to really just mark what he did really nicely. Timing is important though, right? So multiple things he offered me up on that place bed. My treat wasn't in my hand and it wasn't timely. So I didn't pay him out with the treat. I paid him out with touch or just a command. Rambo, place. Good. Again, this is wonderful. This is the basics we want him to have. I'm not going to release him until he looks at me or stops looking at that treat. Okay, break. Good.
Do you want to see a more in depth? Add us on our Patreon.
Let's go. Come on. Place. Break.